complaining about it than
Yeah. Anyway,
not. So
we have game number 4, Mentalist
yep, game
against
four.
Yo, and we have Japanese Britons. And what do you see in this matchup here,
I can I
Tristan?
just point something out? Can I just point something out?
No, you can't.
Yo has done this before. Do you
Okay.
remember when we did Yo versus Out?
Yeah.
Do you remember what he chose? In the one game where
Yeah,
he went,
he
well,
chose
chose
it was Mongols Japanese, I think.
yes, yep,
He picked Japs because he was fairly confident he could win with Japs. But even
but he
if he
wasn't.
didn't,
It
the
wasn't
other
one of
player would
those.
have to
Yeah,
play with Japs. But I don't feel like picking
exactly.
Japs. I don't feel like making Mentalists go Japs is a great idea, though. It's Mentalist loves man-at-arms and stuff. I don't think.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Fair point. But I
Anyway,
still think that was Yo's logic.
okay.
I'm gonna start with Yo's map if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Let you do less talking here. And to be honest, I haven't been talking as much, and it's bothering me. So, Yo is in red. Let's look at. Well, wait, hold on. It's red for you, correct?
Yeah,
I don't know if
it's
I've seen
red.
colors on
Yeah,
or
yeah,
off.
yeah.
Okay, all right. His map is really peculiar, man.
It's really
Look at
strange,
this. I
man.
mean,
It's all up on
I know,
hills,
like
and there's woods, and there's
his main
things.
gold is in between two of his wood lines here. His other gold to the left. I mean, this is odd. This is odd. He's in a weird bowl of wood and gold here.
It's so
He
weird
could
that I
make it
can't say
work.
whether it's good or not. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. You just look at it and you're just like, what is it? You know, it's just so odd.
yeah.
But he does have a gold, right? And he could easily wall that off in the early game with just a palisade, I guess, if he wanted to go aggressive a bit on the front. The wood line's relatively close, but the problem is the hills, and really, if crossbows or towers get behind that at any
Yeah,
point,
near
he's
that
unable to
gold
control
at
that. That's
any
a
point
problem.
near the stone, yeah.
Yeah,
I think the important part as well is that the stones are so exposed. He can't get to them. Like he really can't get
that's
to his
true.
stone piles, which makes
And
this kind of a bad map in my opinion. Like it's wallable, but
Mentalist is really good at
yeah.
scouting too, and all these players they'll see those things and react to it. So I wonder if he would see that and want to go aggressive at that area
hmm
with maybe some towers. But uh, what do you think about Mentalist map? Because I think
I
it's
I think it's a
much
nice
better.
map. I think it's a really secure kind of map. I mean, his gold is out near the wood line, which is pretty safe in itself. He can wall across the front there and be pretty secure. His stone bit exposed, but I'm still pretty close to the TC. Even his bore's like not very stealable, and I have to point out, Mentalist went forward with his scout right away um, to go and try and find Yo's base and Lame. And I don't think he's actually going to be able to do it because the boars are on the wrong side of the TC, and he
Yeah, he
went to
went
the
to the
wrong
wrong
side of the
side.
map. Yeah.
um, Another thing to point out, we didn't touch on Mentalist if he's Britons, and that's gonna spell even more worry for
Yeah,
Yo
with
if
that
he does get
gold
to the castle age.
and the wood lines for
Yeah.
Yo
Yep.
and the hills and everything. Yeah, that's gonna be ugly, man. If he gets in
Yeah.
there with some crossbows,
Crossbows.
Britain
It's gonna be
range,
ugly.
and it's just gonna be really,
And
really
this is, I
ugly.
mean, right now it's 2-1, and
This could be a
obviously,
pretty pivotal
he,
game in the series here.
exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself. Barracks going up now for Mentalist. Kind of early, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, he just used the house thing with the board. You see this? You see the weak
Oh, he
villager
just.
running back to the wood
So
line?
what?
He
He
just
didn't
did the.
notice? Oh, that was pro
He didn't
plays.
notice. He didn't notice, and he saved the he saved the
Okay,
bill.
for
I just
anyone
caught it like
wondering
at
what
the
the heck
last
is going
second.
on that we're screaming about,
Oh my
Mentalistville
gosh.
was obviously, he forgot that it was attacking the boar. The boar got a few hits on it. He started running away. He knew his villager was going to die. So he built a house as the boar was running over it, and the boar automatically stopped and went back to being peaceful. So it takes a lot of
That is like
concentration to do it. It's very hard to do.
ridiculously hard to do, and
Yeah.
especially if you're not paying attention to your villager and you look back and in that moment you realize that it's about to die and you have to just like place it at that moment. It's ridiculous. I've actually never done it
And
myself.
Yo, you know what?
But oh,
Yo actually stole the sheep from Mentalist right out from under his TC, and he actually ran away with one of them. And Mentalist is using his scout currently to go and try and find it, and he missed
yeah,
it.
I see that.
He missed it by like two tiles.
I see that. Yeah.
That was kind of douchey.
Uh, Yo did get some crucial scouting though, and also I don't know if you noticed while we were like freaking out about Mentalist saving his villager, Yo lost a lot of HP on his scout to Mentalist
Mentalist.
TC,
Well, the
but Yo did see
reason,
that the villager was on gold there,
yeah,
so that he knows the drush is
and he's
coming.
gonna see the
Oh, but he's
drush right
gonna
now,
try and
and he
wall.
he has a
Look at
drush
this.
of himself. Yeah, that's a big wall. That's an ambitious wall, and he might get it down, but he's got to distract this drush here to actually make sure that he gets that wall down.
He's got. Look where his drush
Oh, but
went, and both these players are
look at
gonna.
where Yo's trying to wall out front, and Mentalist is gonna catch his
Yeah,
villager.
that's what I meant. Both players are making crazy walls, man. I mean, Mentalist is gonna catch Yo's villager, and then Yo's gonna catch Mentalist's
Oh
villager.
my God,
Like at the exact same time.
Yo is making an arena, like he's making a square. Mentalist
Well,
is
he
just
knows that those hills
going
are
right up on this hill,
awful.
and Mentalist actually might. No, he's not going to lose a villager here, but he's going to lose a lot of
But this
HP
is
on these
still bad.
villagers. Lost the scout
I
from
mean,
Yo, which is not very good. And Mentalist is actually going to lose a militia, 2 militia? One militia to the TC as well.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. I mean, Yo's Drush has actually done a really good job. It's delayed a couple vills. It's also delayed the berries, and it's still alive. It's received very little damage, and
Well,
it's going to go to the wood line too.
to be fair, Mentalist delayed that wall, and it's still alive. So I think you can't call it a waste. Mentalist Drush either.
It's certainly a little bit more of a waste than Yo's. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay.
So
Mentalist
both
going
players
back
sending
there to
villagers
rewall.
over to gold.
Oh yeah, true. So, Mentalist has 2 forward villagers as well. Is he gonna tower that? If he towers that gold, that is like, and then, you know what he could do? He could tower that gold and then go wall the secondary gold there. He could even like deny that completely, and that'd be trouble. Like that'd be big time trouble.
Oh, but no, Yo's coming out. He should have walled that.
And Mentalist is trying to hide with those 2 villagers.
Oh no!
What is he doing? Oh, and Yo is going forward, but he doesn't know the villagers from Mentalist are there, and Mentalist dropping an archer range now.
Mentalist is gonna drop an archery range. I would have dropped the tower.
Obviously, Mentalist has the advantage here because he knows Yo is going forward with those villagers, but Yo does not know that Mentalist has forward villagers near his base, although he might know soon because he's actually sending a militia, and it looks like he's gonna go man-at-arms. Sending them over to go find them.
I don't know if you pointed it out or if I missed it or what. Do you remember the villager from Mentalist that was walling? She's dead.
She's dead?
She's dead. There's a dead body there. She was trying to run back. The drush that you thought was
oh, near the TC? You mean the dead body near the TC?
No, to the right of the house, next to the mill. There's a dead body. She's dead, and these vills from Yo could run right in.
Well,
it's still wide open.
He's going right around the front there, and there's a vill fight because Yo actually did find it with the militia. He did find that forward archer range, and he's not going to be able to complete that wall. Oh, he might be able to complete it now. Yeah, he'll be able to complete it, but Mentalist is blocking with the militia and the scout now, so it's just going to be so annoying here. And Yo is going to have to commit so many more villagers here, and Mentalist is going to have to delete this tower because Yo is going to get his counter tower up first. And I think as soon as he sees this, he'll delete it. Yeah, exactly. And
but you know, a lot of harassment and killing one vill could kill 2 here as well. And
a lot of idle time as well caused by this. Yeah, second villager going down. Mentalist has to go away with those archers. Man-at-Arms forced to come back from Yo, so that's pretty big success in my opinion from Mentalist.
What a messy game, man. What a messy game.
Super messy.
The drushes killing vills, like weird walls and vill attacks and towers.
Well,
gosh, it's weird.
Like, fairly even right now, but you look at the villager count, Mentalist is ahead by 2, but I feel like Yo has had a lot more idle time than Mentalist has.
Yeah. I have to agree there.
And Mentalist getting wheelbarrow now, actually. So.
And Mentalist is ahead as far as the military is concerned for sure. I mean, Yo is just now getting up his 2 ranges next to his TCs. He only has a couple of man-at-arms. Meanwhile, 2 ranges have been up for a while for Mentalist. He has one on the front there, and the one's back at home. And in this case, I really like. I mean, the one back at home and the one on the front, sure, they're separated, but we've seen so many times where you don't have anything to reproduce at home. So maybe that would help him in later game, who knows. But Blacksmith's already up, and I don't know if Mentalist is going to be able to get in, but at least he will be able to defend with whatever units he can produce now and ahead of time. But just look at Yo's eco. He's sending Phils through this little path next to the gold in the wood. Where are they going now? I have
Going out to
no
make a house,
clue, man.
and Mentalist knows they're out there because of his scout that is still alive. Yeah. And he's going to go forward with the archers, but he has to go around the other end because of that tower that's protecting them. So he's going to maybe catch those villagers off guard. Those villagers actually might go forward as Yo was intending originally.
Yeah.
And he had to bring them back, remember, to deal with the forward from Mentalist.
Yeah.
So he's going to go forward with quite a few, but some of those villagers are weak, and the men-at-arms are weak as well, so I don't know how well he's going to do against these archers here. And the skirmishers.
He's placed a tower right outside the barracks.
I see that.
And he's going to try and get in.
I don't know
I'm
about
curious
this.
to see. Oh, whoa,
This is going to be a big fight.
Mentalist is overcut on his wood line, too. Mentalist is overcut in his wood line, it looks like. So that's going to be
But if he wins this fight,
too.
it won't even matter, though. That's the thing, right?
Yeah,
and he's cutting off the military from the villagers, so he's going to head over there with a few archers. And I think if he distracts this military with these archers on the right-hand side and hits the vills with the archers on the left-hand side, he might actually be able to deny this tower. And it's going to be close.
95, 97. No, one bill left. It's up. And that's big for Yo.
That is big, but I think Mentalist is going to be able to take that down right away.
Yeah.
Because there's only 2 villagers inside of that. But look at this villager from Yo wandering around.
It went. It's
going to go right back to the tower. It's going to go repair the tower. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Military count though for Mentalist 13 to 6. Villager count 36 to 34. And Mentalist actually does have wheelbarrow, and I don't think Yo. Does Yo have wheelbarrow? No.
I just, Dave, you would appreciate this. I just witnessed Yo trying to wall in the units from Mentalist attacking his tower. Like, he tried to wall in those units in between his houses and the barracks. So he would have to leave his house or his barracks to get out. That was really nice to see, but it was unsuccessful. Those villas go down, and now Mentalist has a good advantage here. He's getting the walls up, and he's 5 villas ahead. Also, 6 extra military, and oh gosh, he's gonna click up. This is huge. We talked about the Britain range, and
yeah, this is not nice for Yo. Not nice at all. And Mentalist completing his walls now, to the very edge of the map. So he's gonna have a pretty defendable base here, and Yo's gonna be full skirmishers against Britain crossbows, which is not gonna be so nice for him at all.
Yeah, the issue for Yo is, I mean, if you're a little bit behind, maybe you can hold on.
But look at his res,
especially with the
he's
walls.
Got 31 food, dude.
He's under 100 food at this point, so he's like gonna continue to apply pressure.
He's got nothing, man. He's got nothing, and he's going forward with villagers again. He's just gonna make another tower. No.
Yeah, the barracks tower is not good, but the palisade tower is better.
He's making it almost in the identical position as the last one.
I know.
Oh no. And Mentalist is just gonna, I think, you know what? I think Mentalist could almost afford to just ignore this tower and go forward.
He's gonna have to, yeah. He needs to be cautious, and he needs to allow his archers to get upgraded here. Like, if he were to try and take a fight here and take a bad fight, it would actually be really good for Yo. So
like, he can always,
like, if you look at his res,
another watchtower going down from Yo, so 2 watchtowers. Huh. Really weird. It's so close to each other.
And I mean, Yo's gonna get in, but he's gonna have only skirmishers.
Yeah, and if we see a siege workshop coming down from Mentalist at some point, be able to counter, well, right there at the front of his base.
Yep.
Gonna be able to counter this whole army
so good
very easily. And another watchtower coming down from Yo, and Mentalist has to build this siege workshop pretty quick here. You gotta get that down, man.
Gonna swing around, I think, with his crossbows.
Yeah, he's gonna go right around. He's gonna try and get into Yo's base.
Yeah, let's do this quick. Oh, wow, the Siege Workshop's not going to go up, or is it? Yeah, he's going to
Yeah, he's gonna have
engage
to
with a lot of
task all
vills.
his villagers to it. Yep. And
More towers from Yo. Continuing to make towers.
the tower push, I mean, it works early in Castle Age, but the longer this goes, especially if Mentalist gets a second
Oh,
TC down, I don't know
gosh,
how this is
Mentalist
gonna
is going to
work.
go in on the right.
Yeah, he's killed one,
He's
two,
killed 2 vills. And Yo's going to
three
desperately try and
almost.
stonewall it. I just don't know if Yo can hold this. The towers, it's risky, and he's going back now.
I mean, he
Actually,
is killing
in the wood line.
stuff in the wood line, but look at those crossbows. I mean, the skirms do
Yeah.
no damage whatsoever to the villagers. I don't even think he killed a villager there, and he's already lost 4 skirmishers. He is going to lose even more to these crossbows and the mangonel coming in, which is going to be able to clear up these towers as well. So Mentalist just has to win this fight on the front, and then Yo has really nothing left to counter him with or to push him with at all. And Yo making more stone walls on the left-hand side of his base, trying to prevent Mentalist from going in. That's really the only thing that's protecting Yo at the moment from the military of Mentalist. And Mentalist with a ram now, so he's going to clear out all the towers at the front of his base.
Yeah. They didn't really accomplish too much except stall. I mean, it's good for defensive purposes here for Yo. The towers are really helping out there. Also, the stone walls have actually secured his wood lines for the most part. The right side is still kind of... He needs to be careful there, but...
He might actually lose...
Click up to the castle age.
Yo's gonna lose a few more villagers here on the wood line, actually. Oh no, they got away just in time. We need some ballistics here from Mentalist. I got some ballistic action here. As I say that, he's probably gonna lose another one. No, she got away. On the farms.
See, now you know how it is. Now you know how it is. Don't call GG, Dave. Don't call GG. Oh, but look at this archery range from Mentalist, which has been walled in.
Yeah, I know,
Just
and he's got the crossbows
crossbows
in the wood line of Yo. Yeah, that's very,
that was really clutch.
very annoying.
That was really clutch.
And he's already killed a villager. He might actually kill a few more if Yo lets his villagers stray. A couple weak ones in there, and he's gonna have to relocate his wood line once again. But where does he relocate to? He has no wood. He has no wood. The archers are covering it on the right-hand side. The archers are covering it on the left-hand side. And I feel like the GG's coming soon if he doesn't find any wood. He has put a lumber camp up on the top. But that's a really precarious position.
Mentalist is on 2 TCs. He's going to be on 3 once he gets
This
the
is
stone.
getting very ugly for Yo. Very ugly indeed.
Yeah.
For SY Yo. Just
I think we're gonna see the 2-2 here shortly. I mean,
he has no wood. Where's his
struggling.
wood? And he's relocating.
I mean, he's gonna be 20 bills. He's gonna be 20 bills behind when he hits the castle age. He does have a lot of resources to get upgrades, which is great. However, I don't think he's gonna be able to deal with the range.
No, and University coming down now from Mentalist. So Mentalist is gonna have ballistics pretty soon. Bodkin area elite skirmisher coming up from Yo, but I mean, Mentalist already has two mangonels, and he's got those crossbows with the elite range, and yeah, it's gonna be so tough for Yo to do anything here against us. And ballistics coming in now from Mentalist, so really, really tough. Third town center going down now from Mentalist on that forward gold.
And he's also going for a stable against these skirms, and maybe against any counter mangonels as well. Actually, woodline on the right-hand side, Yo's now using again. It looks like the army is reconvened, all towards the mangonels now for Mentalist.
Reconvened?
His crossbows.
What is this? Like a business conference?
Yeah, of course. This is very businessy.
Anyway, Yo
Thanks,
making knights now. So he's going forward with elite skirmishers and knights. And that actually might do some damage if he manages to get in through this wall here. He's gonna catch those vills at the stone.
This would be really messy if Mentalist allows anything bad to happen here.
I feel like Mentalist has to go forward, kill that tower on the gold near Yo's base, and then hit the gold with his mangonels. And then there's nowhere to go for Yo. He has a couple wood lines and no gold. But he definitely has to clear up the skirmisher army in his own base, which I think he's going back with his crossbows to actually do that. getting the
He
second
has a ton
armor
of
upgrade now.
crossbows. Yeah.
And he has knights of his own, so he's going to be able to deal with the skirmishers once he gets rid of the knights from Yo. And yeah, he's going to go in right there, take care of those.
Yo is still on 1 TC. He's going up to a second one now. It's like smushed up against the towers up
Yeah,
on
I
that
saw
hill.
that, yeah.
This is not looking great.
This is just ugly TC spots. Like, just,
Yeah.
we talked about this base being weird, and it just hasn't worked out for Yo
Yeah.
at all. Like, this gold is just ruining everything. It's gross, and
this
he's
army
gonna
from
lose his
Yo,
whole
it
army.
really hasn't done that much. Yeah.
No.
I think he killed a villager or two.
Yeah,
I don't know if
he
it's really
killed
worth
one
it to lose
villager
all of
on the
this here.
stone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Handcart
And
coming
at
in
this
now
point,
for Mentalist. He's gonna have a huge eco
yeah,
up advantage, and he's 68 to 45. And Yo knows it. He calls it GG. Well played from Mentalist. A bit of a weird map from Yo, but the score is 2-2 now.
yeah,
So we got a
2-2,
good series
and
going on.
I had said I thought it was going to be 4-3 for Yo. A lot of people thought Mentalist was going to win. This was one that people were really divided on. I thought it was going to be 4-3 for either player. I thought maybe Yo was going to take this, but the first two games, I thought Mentalist just wasn't feeling it. I said that I didn't think Yo did anything spectacular. It just was that Mentalist wasn't really with it. Certainly, he's been with it the last two games, man. It's been really nice to watch. So we have game 5.